Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Burton Borders. So Chelsea get back to winning ways, but boy, we had to work for it. Welcome to my 6 talking points of Chelsea 2, Leicester 1.
Welcome to the Burton Borders. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So Chelsea finally got back to winning ways after that 3-0 horror show against Leeds United. So we didn't lose twice to a team beginning with the letter L. So now on to my first talking point, and it's going to be about Conor Gallagher once again. So silly Gallagher. So Gallagher got himself sent off in the 23rd minute, was it? And it could have been disastrous for Chelsea. He put us in a position where we could have lost the game. So Gallagher's first challenge was unnecessary, uncalled for. And the second one, okay, Cucurella was to blame, I think. Bad corner, and then his second ball in was poor as well. So Leicester were coming on a breakaway. So Conor Gallagher's first instinct was to bring down Harvey Barnes, who was on the breakaway. But then we had players in behind, so I think we could have dealt with that. But it was a bit rash. It was a bit nervy, and it was a consequence of that first yellow card, which was needless, that got him this sending off. I'm not really blaming Gallagher to that as well, because he's playing in a position that he shouldn't be playing in the first place, and everyone knows that he's not a number 6 and he's struggling in that position at the moment. So that leads me on to my second talking point, and that's stubborn Tuchel. Tuchel saw how Gallagher struggled against Leeds United in that position, but what does he do? He puts him in that position again. Okay, we've got Kante out. We've got Kovacic just coming back from injury, so he already said in the post-match, the pre-match interview, that at best Kova will be able to give us 15-20 minutes. But Aspilicueta was around, so I'd have probably put Ruben Loftus-Cheek in that position. Although Ruben Loftus-Cheek did well in the wing-back role, so he has sort of one good game, one bad game. But today was his good game. But for me, because Trevor Chalobah, I know Trevor Chalobah played at the back, but again, there were options, and Aspilicueta could have played that role. Ampadu not even in the squad, so Ampadu could have played that role. So yeah, there are options. To play in that position, but Conor Gallagher, I don't think is that option. And the other thing is, we've got 2 midfielders in Kova and Kante who are not. We can't rely on them because of their fitness, but yet he said that he doesn't want another midfielder. I'm not sure we just talk and we'll go out and get one, but we do need somebody in that position. That's because these two, as I said, we can't, they get injured too often nowadays. So we'll see, and we'll wait and see what happens in the last few days of the window. So those are the 2 negatives out of the way. So the next 4 are going to be positive talking points. So the third talking point I'm going to be talking about is Supreme Raheem. So Raheem Sterling, what a magnificent performance from him. 2 good goals. First goal was a little bit fortunate with the deflection, which looped it over the keeper, but the movement was fantastic, and the way he curled it as well. So he deserved that bit of luck. So great to get off the mark at Stamford Bridge as well, with 10 men as well. So that's excellent. And then he hit the post, so he denied him for a hat-trick. So great move. That's a brilliant save by the keeper Ward. At first I thought he should have done better, but then we saw it again. The goalkeeper just got a toe to it that diverted it onto the foot of the post. But then he wasn't to be denied. Fantastic move again, which resulted in Reece James crossing for him to have a tap-in. That's what he does a lot for Man City as well. Gets in at that far post for the tap-in. So, hopefully this is the start of many goals. I was calling out for our strikers to score. So this is the first time this season that one of our forward guys has scored a goal. So, he's got 2. He's been close in games before. Close against Tottenham, close against Leeds. So now he's off the mark with these 2 goals. As I said, hopefully that'll give him a bit of confidence moving forward. And now the fourth talking point, Silva is a gem. This guy is like a fine Silva. He never ages. This guy. He's the thing is, once you are a fine football, once you've got a fine football brain, and you're one step ahead, you don't need the pace. You know, this guy is like a magnet to the ball, and he knows the positions to take up, the amount of times he won headers, and every time he gets the ball as well, the way he spreads the play, and then he's so calm in possession. He's playing in the middle today of the back three and never flustered. I just wish this guy was a bit younger, because you know, he's getting to that age now, but I think he could play for another couple of seasons. You know, he's still one of the best defenders in the league, if not in the top 2 or 3 defenders in the league, even at this age. And that says a lot about the man. And it's not only his football, his character as well. This guy has got everything. You know, I know if the youngsters coming in, Fafana is coming in soon, I hope the youngsters can take on board what he's doing, learn from him, so that we'll be able to, you know, once he does leave, these guys, his influence can rub off on them, and they can carry on his legacy. The fifth talking point is King James. Reece James again. I haven't spoken about him at all this season, but such is a consistency, his level of consistency of performances. Today he played the right side, right centre back again, and he was very good. And he even got into the position to cross the ball for Raheem for his goal, hit the outside of the post as well, and he showed a lot of guts and determination. And you know, he's just a Rolls Royce of a footballer, and there's still more to come from this guy. When you think he's what, 23 years old or something, and he's just starting out in his career. So I hope Chelsea win things, you know, because if they're not successful, then he'll probably be moving on. So we need to keep this guy. We need to start being successful, and he needs to see that we are serious about challenging for the big trophies. But another fantastic performance from Reece. And finally, the sixth talking point is Gutsy Chelsea. You know, last week I was having a go at Chelsea for that weak mentality, but it would have been easy for them, especially after on the back of a 3-0 defeat against Leeds United, and going down to 10 men so early on in the game. You know, we could have buckled. You know, we could have buckled. I know Leicester are not in a good form, but we could have buckled under, you know, and we'd have an excuse. Okay, we were down to 10 men, but the way they performed, particularly in the second half, and the way they moved the ball around with a lot of patience and maturity, you know, they showed a lot of determination and fight today, which was good to see. So I just want to see that consistency in our game. So, you know, what we saw, you know, great performance against Tottenham, poor performance against Leeds, gutsy performance today. Let's hope we think we've got Southampton. It's Southampton we got over the end of the week, and let's hope we can, you know, have another good performance. We need to get on a run of games now. We can't have, you know, up and down performances. Okay, we rode our luck a bit as well towards the end, because when you look, they hit the bar through Perez. Iniesta should have done better with a shot. Jamie Vardy should have done better with a chance. But, you know, sometimes you need to ride your luck. But, you know, we dug out that, you know, the guts performance. I don't know, some people can pick holes in the performance, but, you know, we got to look at the circumstances and the fact that we were down to 10 men. You know, even Kai Havertz today didn't get on the score sheet, but I thought he worked hard for the team. And, you know, most of the players worked hard and put in a shift, which was good to see. So, long may it continue. So second win of the season, and, you know, there'll be tougher tests to come, but, you know, I'm just hoping that this will be the kickstart of a good run. So we'll see. So what do you guys think about the performance today? Stick your comments in the section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. So take care. Bye bye.